Hi there, Chris here. Welcome to another edition of Stock Lock Sunday. I have, whoa, a precarious camera. I have this, sorry guys, this McKinney lock cylinder. It's an old one. That's the bitting on the key. Not too tough. McKinney 2KK. Let's say anything else I can't quite see. As usual. And it's from Philadelphia. It has a little number on it. And it's also unique in another way, but we'll get into that if I get it picked. Works nicely. So I'm trying to remember, how do I pick this? With a pick and a tension wrench, I guess. Okay, top of the keyway with my little windshield wiper insert with that little twist in it, and that fits in there and grabs pretty damn good. So I will focus the camera, hoping not to knock it over, and I'm going to use this Sparrow's dirty hook. All kinds of schmudge on it. It's, God, you know, I never know what it is, but you guys do. Somebody will put it in the comments. And even though it's very mild bidding, it could be kind of feisty. I'm not going to say tricky, but there we go. Barely feisty. So I am going to lock it back up. And the interesting thing about this is when you come back to the back to gut it, you go, oh, well, what kind of deal is that? Well, what it is, this is a very, very cool way of having an adjustable cylinder, so that if you have a wider than normal or thicker than normal door, this will adjust to it. And if I can find a screwdriver. So what you do here is you just unscrew this thing, and as you see, it gets wider and wider and wider and wider and wider. And so to gut this, what we need to do is to take this to the end. So if you have a very thick door, that's just the ticket. You can make it whatever from standard to way thick. And they don't make these anymore. And I don't know of any lock company that, you know, has that feature. It's a really great feature. I, as a retired master carpenter and someone who did a lot of custom doors, now this little thing used to stay on here so that it would cam this out. It doesn't quite stay on anymore, but it still works. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I used to make a lot of custom doors and run into a lot of custom doors for my customers. So this would have been a great thing. Okay, if I had a screwdriver, I did sort of clean up the lab and find some stuff. which is good. So we'll gut this and see what's in there. Had that number on it, might have wafers, I don't know. There's one. So again, this is a McKinney. There were others in this period that made them as well, and I'm spacing out on who they were. McKinney, and I hesitate to say Taylor, but anyway, they weren't the only ones who made this style. And that is kind of like, you know, if you had a rim cylinder with a best lock in it, it would be set up like this, but it would not be adjustable. So let's get this guy open. Well, I bet he's not too bad. It's the focus that's the problem. It's the guy behind the camera. All right. So always, always, always shim. Better shim than sorry. Now this would be one of those locks I can't shim. Dang. Dang. Oh, I see a little gap there. So there are some tricks that you can get your shim in. Maybe we'll get by it. Maybe not. Okay. Sometimes if you turn it 180 and the key being there, bottom of the key, might help. Ooh. So we're going to play around the clock with this and see if we can't get it in. That's farther. That feels all the way, yes. Okay. Hopefully this is a standard size. Feels slightly large opening for this, but it will work. Spit my shim, thank you. So it's just a little 5-pinner. Get in there. Ooh, we caught a break here because that barely had to be picked in this. That's really kind of an overset trap there. Yeah, look at that. Get in there. Yeah, so that really didn't need to be picked. If you touch it, you could overset that. So that's not too bad. Oh, take them out, silly. Okay, focus down here. There. 1, 2. I don't want to come out. All right, I'll make them come out. Just like that. If I had tweezers. That's 5. That's 4. Some long pins. Long key pins. Which in these older locks, you tend to find that. There's 3, grab it. Two. And the last one, hopping away. So that's that part. All right, and my shim came out. So we'll start at the front because I'm right here. I was right here. Natsuki seems to be sleeping on the dryer on top of a towel, so we don't get her company. That's a standard. Usually when she hears my voice, she comes because she knows that, you know, their lock lab happenings are happening. Nice shot. That was almost a nice shot. So it's all standards in there. Let's see if these old springs will want to come out. They seem to. Are we still in focus? Pretty much. Okay. One in the back. Might as well put it where it goes. Or where we think it goes. So this is an old McKinney. Wish I had more of them and more examples of these adjustable thickness locks. Anyway, that's Stock Lock Sunday. Once again, I'll show you the key. I'll zoom in on the pins and I'll focus there. Okay. Let's, real quick, we'll see if they have any kind of taper on top. I never do this well. Oh, yeah, I could do that. They do not. They do not. Take a look at one more. Okay. Might as well just throw them on the floor and be done with it. No, they don't really have a taper. Okay. Oof. Thanks for watching. Hit the like. Certainly leave a comment. I know King Street Rob, who I'd sometimes miscall Backstreet Rob, which is not right at all, knows about these and other manufacturers that did these. And also another Rob's coming to mind. Oh, steel pinnings as well. And in fact, it's possible that I got this from steel pinnings. Anyway, thank you to all my new subscribers, and we will see you next time.